Hi viewers, welcome to SEKHAR'S Bio Factory for NEET. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notification. In this video, I am going to explain one of the topic in mineral nutrition. It is metabolism of nitrogen along with nitrogen cycle. In the structure of various biomolecules, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen are present. Apart from carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen is the most prevalent element present in all living organisms because nitrogen is the main constituent in the structure of amino acids, proteins, hormones, chlorophyll molecule along with various vitamins. The nitrogen availability from the soil is very limited. That's why plants have to compete with various microbes to increase the quantity of nitrogen in soil. And nitrogen is a limiting nutrient for both natural and agriculture ecosystem. To understand the importance of nitrogen, first we have to know nitrogen cycle. The cyclic movement of nitrogen in between atmosphere, soil and living organisms is referred to as nitrogen cycle. And nitrogen is the most important critical element and it is the most abundantly available in atmosphere nearly with 78%. But plants and animals not have ability to uptake or absorb the nitrogen which is present in atmosphere directly. So nitrogen generally present in atmosphere with two nitrogen atoms, and these two nitrogen atoms are joined by very strong triple covalent bond N triple bond N present in atmosphere. The nitrogen cycle, it consists of following steps. In this, the first step is nitrogen fixation, second step is ammonification, third step is nitrification, fourth step is denitrification. In first step, that is nitrogen fixation, the process of conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia and it is available to plants is the process called nitrogen fixation. But this nitrogen fixation may take place with various methods. In this, the first method is atmospheric nitrogen fixation. So in this atmospheric nitrogen fixation method, in nature, the lightning energy is nothing but thunder. Along with the ultraviolet radiation, it provides enough energy and it allows to convert the nitrogen present in atmosphere to various nitrogen oxides like NO, NO2 and N2O is called atmospheric nitrogen fixation. And the second method of nitrogen fixation is industrial nitrogen fixation. In this industrial nitrogen fixation, the industrial combustion and automobile exhaust along with power generating stations are the main source to convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen oxides is called industrial nitrogen fixation. And the third method of nitrogen fixation is the very most important thing. It is the biological nitrogen fixation. In this biological nitrogen fixation, the reduction of atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia by some living organisms like bacteria and cyanobacteria is called biological nitrogen fixation. In this biological nitrogen fixation, nitrogenase enzyme it play an important role to convert the nitrogen into ammonia form is called biological nitrogen fixation. And the second step in nitrogen cycle, it is ammonification. In this ammonification, whenever plant and animals are die, that undergoes decomposition. During this, the decomposition of organic nitrogen present in dead plants and animals into ammonia is called ammonification process. During this ammonification process, some of the microbes like Bacillus ramosus and Bacillus vulgaris, it perform the process of ammonification are called ammonifying bacteria. And some of the ammonia, it is released into previous step and volatilizes or re-enters into atmosphere. And the third step in nitrogen cycle is nitrification. After completion of ammonification, most of the nitrogen which is present in the form of ammonia is converted into nitrates by various soil microbes is called nitrification. In this nitrification, it is a process of conversion of ammonia into nitrates is called nitrification, and this nitrification process mainly occur with two steps. In this, the first step is the ammonia, it is oxidized into nitrites with the help of some bacteria like Nitrococcus and Nitrosomonas, and it is the first step. In this first step, ammonia it converts into nitrites. In second step, the nitrites are further oxidized to nitrates with the help of nitrocystis along with nitrobacter bacteria is called second step in nitrification. In both these steps, energy is released. And these nitrifying bacteria like Nitrosomonas and Nitrobacter are considered as chemoautotrophs because these bacteria it have ability to synthesize their food from CO2 and hydrogen donor, and these bacteria can utilizes energy from nitrification reaction, so that both Nitrosomonas and Nitrobacter are called chemoautotrophs. During this nitrification, nitrate assimilation take place. That means the plants uptake nitrogen in nitrate form only, but this nitrate form cannot directly utilized in plant cell, so that first these nitrates converts into nitrites and finally converts into ammonia with two steps is called nitrate assimilation. In first step, nitrates is reduced to nitrites with the help of an enzyme called nitrate reductase enzyme. Then these nitrites ions are reduced into ammonia with the help of an enzyme, it is called nitrite reductase enzyme, and finally nitrates are converted into ammonia. Then this ammonia can be utilized by plant cell for further metabolism is called nitrate assimilation. And the fourth step in nitrogen cycle, it is denitrification. So during this denitrification, some of the nitrates present in soil, it is reduced into gaseous nitrogen by the action of various enzymes is called denitrification. And during this nitrification, the entire denitrification process is carried out by some bacteria like Pseudomonas denitrificans and Thiobacillus denitrificans, and these bacteria are called as denitrifying bacteria. So generally denitrifying bacteria are harmful to environment. Why? Because the fixed nitrogen which is present in soil, it will be transported into atmosphere by their action, and it can decrease the fertility of soil related to nitrogen, so that denitrifying bacteria are considered as harmful to atmosphere. During this denitrification process, in this first nitrates converts into nitrites, and it is converts into 2NO, and then it becomes into N2O, and finally it becomes into N2, then it released into atmosphere. So this nitrogen, whenever it is converted from nitrates to nitrogen, then this nitrogen it escaped into atmosphere. At this time, finally the nitrogen at the end of the cycle, it released into atmosphere. That means the nitrogen cycle, first it starts with atmosphere, the nitrogen enters into soil, then it enters into living organism, again it reaches soil, finally the nitrogen it reached into atmosphere. In this way the cyclic movement of nitrogen take place in between atmosphere, soil and living organisms is considered as nitrogen cycle. Thanks for watching.